What is the present perfect tense? The present perfect tense is formed from the present tense of the verb have, so we use have or has depending on the subject, and something called the past participle of the verb. For example, we can say, I have changed. She has read the book. Here we see we have our verb have, I have or she has, and then the past participle form of the next verb. I have changed, she has read. So when can we use present perfect tense? Well, there are a few different ways. We can use present perfect for something that started in the past and continues in the present. So, started in the past and continues today. I have lived in Korea for 7 years. So, it started in the past and it continues today. I still live in Korea. We can use the present perfect for something that happened in the past but is important now in the present. I can't study because I have lost my book. So this happened in the past, but it's important to what's happening right now. I can't study because I have lost my book. We can also use the present perfect when we're talking about our experience up to the current time, up to the present. I've seen that film. I have seen that film. This is what we're going to focus on today. Let's learn how to use the present perfect to talk about our experience and our achievements. Let's begin by looking at what these two words mean. What is an experience and what is an achievement? Today, when we are looking at an experience, we're going to focus on work experience. So this means work that you have done in the past, any experience you have working. So this means from the past until now, your experience. How about the word achievement? An achievement is something you accomplish, like a big goal. So we can also use present perfect to talk about your achievements, things that you have done that you feel proud of. This is how we can form sentences using the present perfect tense. So we start with our subject, I, you, we, they, he, she, it, or someone's name, have or has depending on the subject. Remember that for he, she, and it, we use has. Then we have our past participle. So sometimes the past participle looks like normal past tense, but we have some different forms in here as well, like studied, worked, won, been, and managed. And then we have the rest of our sentence. So let's look at these sentences where we are using present perfect to talk about experience. Number 1, I have studied at university. This is experience, and it is relevant to work, right? I have studied at university. You could also say what you have studied. I have studied English at university. Number 2, you have worked for 5 years. So we can use have worked to talk about how long as well. You have worked for 5 years. How about an achievement? We have won a competition. This is something you might use in an interview, for example, to talk about your accomplishment or your achievement related to the work or job you're applying for. Number 4, they have been to the conference. And number 5, he has managed or she has managed 10 people. So these are all examples of sentences and also past participles we can use when talking about experience using the present perfect tense. We can also add not or never to make the sentence negative. So let's see what that would look like. Here we have our same sentences, but now we have added not and never. I have not studied at university. Or again, you can add the subject. I have not studied English at university. You have not worked for 5 years. We have never won a competition. They have not been to the conference, and he or she has never managed 10 people. So notice that not and never go in the same place in these sentences when we're using present perfect tense. I have not, I have never.